Okay, fun day Friday at the gym. After the training today, I felt great. I thought it was one of the best training days I'd had in quite a while. And after looking at the film, I still felt that way. Things went pretty well. Um, Squatting 280 pounds. From now on, every time my squat goes up, it'll be a personal best. So, pretty excited for that and for the progress to be had. On this first set, which I shot from the side, it appears I am getting to depth on all 5 reps, so that's good. It's a little bit of a struggle. It's pretty heavy, but we're doing okay. I filmed the second 2 sets from behind, as you will see. Not sure what I got on my hand there, but second 2 sets from behind. I wanted to see bar position, and can see it's right there, low bar position, right where it should be. And I also wanted to check for any asymmetries. I didn't see any gross asymmetries. What I did see was a problem in my knees. I think even on the first rep, my knees cave in just a little bit there, but it gets worse as we go on. So especially there. So I was glad that I saw that. Excuse me. Hopefully that will enable me to work on that, and it'll be better next time. Fresh on a Monday when I'll be going for 285. So also filmed from back there because there were people over at the dumbbell rack taking up quite a bit of room. Which is fine, that's where they wanted to be, so I put my camera somewhere else. Set 3. I don't know why I did those little hops. I did them on sets 2 and 3. I guess I needed to get a little pumped up before starting. I don't really think it makes a difference, because for the previous 4.5 minutes to that, I was just sitting on those cubbies doing nothing but breathing. So knees still caving in, but that's alright. Well, it's not alright. It's a minor flaw in, I think, what is an otherwise good squat. It looks like I started to have trouble hitting depth on this 4th and 5th rep. I don't know if it's the camera angle, but maybe I was just a little nervous going for a PR. I hope that doesn't continue. But we got her done. Moving on to the bench press. I decided to repeat 170, even though technically I did 170 on Monday. It would have been. Excuse me again. Guess I should have drunk some water. I did 170 on Monday, and I struggled. I struggled. My glutes kept coming off the bench, and it was hard. That first rep of this set was one of my stronger ones. Then you saw right there, I put my knees together. My inner thighs were starting to cramp up by forcing my knees outward to get that leg drive to happen. And that 5th rep got way out over on top of my face. I had a hard time finishing that rep. Second set, I changed my setup just a little bit. You notice my feet are further behind my knees than they were on the first set. For some reason, I decided to put my knees further back, and it helped a heck of a lot. I felt like I could better drive the legs, or get better drive from the legs without letting my glutes come off the bench. And as you can see, that rep was power right there. It's another pretty good rep. It also enabled me to keep a better arch. My t-shirt's a little too loose, you can't see the arch, and obviously I still need to work on it. But yeah, these were 2 good sets, these last 2. I checked into my bar position. I don't think what I'm doing is wrong. I think I am getting close to the borderline of what a good bar path should be, but I think what I'm doing is adequate, and it's working for me, so sort of. So I'm just gonna stick to the course right now. A little bit of a struggle on that one. It wanted to go up more vertically rather than slightly behind where it starts. And as the book says, I'm keeping my eyes right on a little spot on the ceiling. There's a sprinkler head up there that I always try to focus on. So good 3 sets. we're gonna do 175. Oh, yeah. I forgot. Something in the inner portion of my left knee kind of cramped up or got sore there. Got a little strained. It's fine now. Power cleans. These are some of the best cleans I've ever done. For some reason, I always struggle with the first rep. I always have a hard time racking it. But usually my second or third reps, yeah, see? I mean, that looks how it's supposed to look. I'm not having any early arm bend. My feet are maybe a little wide. But it's racking nicely on my deltoids, I think. I do fix the camera angle coming up. Sets 3 and 4 are a little further away. But these were some of the best cleans I've ever done. It's feeling better and better. I decided to just to not pull from the floor, but rather to pull from the hang, just because those are just 25-pound plates, and I didn't feel like lugging over the little step-up plastic things that I use on the power snatches. So yeah, you see, I fixed the camera angle so you can actually see my whole self. Jumping position looks good. I'm doing better at getting my elbows through, I think. Feet are a little wide. I should fix that. I think that comes from snatching for so long. This is only my second time power cleaning since I gave it up a couple months ago. But yeah, jumping positions right where it looks a lot smoother than it did on Monday. I did sets 4 and 5 from the side. And yeah, the bar, the first rep I saw, I thought it was getting a little out in front. And it sort of is, but I think with the lighter weight, it's not causing a huge problem, and I'll be sure to keep it closer, intentionally closer to my body as the weight gets heavier. Since these are, that wasn't a very good rep. I was getting tired. It's the last set. Since these are getting easier for me, just mechanically, I'm going to increase the weight every 10 pounds, hopefully to get to 135. So I can actually do proper ones from the floor. And then it'll just be progress up to there to try and get it to about 50% of my deadlift. Oh, I started smiling here because I wanted to be cool and do a clean and press. But since I released my since I released my pinky from the bar, first I couldn't get it back around to do the press. So I just had to laugh at myself and drop the bar. But personal best on squats, bench is good and progressing, and power cleans are going well. See you next time.